The English city of Bristol started life as a village called Brigstow, which is Old Saxon for the meeting place at the bridge.
But our meeting place today isn't at a bridge, or indeed anywhere near a bridge. It's at a house in Bristol.
Welcome to another instalment of our Installation Diaries, where we travel around the UK, meeting people who've made the switch to solar with our solar subscription, Sunsave Plus.
Today we'll be speaking to lovely Dorina, who is getting a mighty 23 solar panel system on her roof. That's 10.2 kilowatt peak and a 9.3 kilowatt hour battery. And excitingly, she's getting a Hive Home smart energy system.
We'll be finding out from Dorina why she chose to make the switch to solar, why she chose Sunsave, and how much she's expecting to save on her energy bills.
And we'll be speaking to our technical manager, Tom, who will be installing Dorina's Hive Hub and Hive Bridge, which will connect directly to her Hive app, showing her all of the solar savings and generation data that she could possibly want to see.
Josh, are you sure this is 2025? It feels like 2050.
No, I'm pretty sure it's still 2025, unless we just have really good skin.
Dan, why don't you give compliments like this off camera?
To be honest, when I said we, I really meant me. But anyway, before we go and meet Dorina, we should probably tell the people who we are. He's Charlie.
And he is Josh, and we are Sunsave, a solar and battery installer from the UK. We're on a mission to make solar accessible to all households in the UK using our solar subscription, Sunsave Plus.
And that's not all. We've recently partnered with Hive, and we're going to make the power of solar accessible to millions of their customers as well.
Hive is one of Britain's best-loved smart home brands, using tech to help people live greener, cheaper lives. Hive launched its solar and battery capabilities, enabling homeowners to track their solar energy generation, set budgets, and save on their energy bills.
Through this partnership, we're combining Hive's smart home expertise with our innovative solar subscription, making solar more accessible than ever before. And they're already trusted by over 2 million homes, so they must be pretty good.
2,000,001 now.
I already said over 2 million.
Let's go.
Hi Dorina, how are you? We're from
Hello.
Sunsave.
Hi, nice
Can
to
we
meet
come
you.
in and have a look at your solar panels and your
Of
Hive
course,
system?
come on in.
What's your favourite colour?
My favorite color is black. Well, it's a non-color actually.
No, it's great.
Hi, I'm Dorina. I'm from Bristol and I work in IT. My reasons for switching to solar are switching to a renewable source of energy. It helps us reduce costs on long term, and it covers us when it comes to inflation. The EPC rating for the house increases, and therefore this house value increases as well. And we want to be self-sufficient, not to rely on energy providers.
Hi, so I'm Tom. I'm one of the technical managers at Sunsave. The pre-installation process started off by agreeing a date with the customer. Then we get the scaffolding up a week before to make sure it's in place before the install. And then the kit gets delivered the day before the install to make sure it's all there for installer's arrival.
Everything went as advised by Pippa. She was really proactive in terms of keeping us up to date with everything that's going on, about the approvals that are required, whether they're being accepted or not, they're being successfully or not.
There's 23 panels being installed today, 14 on the west facing roof and 9 on the east facing roof. Today's install is a fairly standard install. It's on concrete tiles. The layout isn't too complicated. However, the amount of panels, there's quite a few panels on this install, so it's quite a large system.
So we use Hive for controlling the heating, and that basically is the thermostat will kick off when if it goes below the temperature we set up for each room, it will start off. So therefore, that's the plan of why. That's one of the reasons we want to go to solar. So basically, to try to switch everything to it.
So today's install is an east-west facing system, which is very effective. It allows for coverage throughout the whole day. Some people say that it has to be south, but with south it limits you to one roof. We split across east and west, split the system, so in the morning the east roof will be performing better, and in the evening the west roof will be performing better. We have bird protection. We encourage it on every install because birds love to nest under the panels. This can cause issues down the line, and it's very hard to fit once the system's in place and the scaffolding's down.
There were quite a few reasons why I decided to switch to Sunsave and choose Sunsave in the end. One of them is the fixed price guarantee. So throughout the contract, we only pay a fixed sum amount of money each month. That is not subject to inflation. So we're happy on that aspect. They coordinate everything, the installation, the scaffolding, and also the support going forward. So for the next 20 years, the support is guaranteed. Any issues, just give them a call and they will try to help us fix it.
This is Dorina's battery.
This is her inverter.
Now we've installed these in the garage, which is pretty much the ideal location. It's spacious, well ventilated, not too hot, protected from the elements and easily accessible for maintenance.
Sounds like my ideal sleeping conditions. So the inverter is a smart little box that converts the solar panel's DC, that's direct current electricity, to AC, that's alternating current.
Your inverter is a pretty crucial part of your system. They usually need replacing after about 10 or 12 years, and conveniently, the Sunsave guarantee includes a free inverter replacement when it's required.
And the battery is where all your excess solar electricity is stored so that you can use it in the evenings and overnight.
And a battery gives you access to some of the best import and export tariffs on the market, which could mean hundreds of pounds extra in savings each year.
A storage battery's capacity declines slowly to the point where after 10 to 12 years, it will have fallen to a point where you're no longer getting the best out of your system.
Usually around this point it makes sense to replace your battery. The Sunsave guarantee includes a free replacement battery, which saves you the cost and the hassle of having to sort one out yourself, and that's exactly what we'll be doing for Dorina when the time comes.
Once the physical installation has been completed, we'll then start the commissioning process. This is where we link up the inverter to the Wi-Fi, get it all up and running on the customer's phone, and we explain essentially what the panels are doing, what the battery's doing, and how the app works. With this particular install, it's one of our first Hive installs as well, so we'll make sure that the Hive is up and running on their Hive app, and then they can track what exactly the battery's doing and the inverter's doing, all on one simple app.
So this is the DC cable run. The cables come from the solar panels down the side of the house, and they're going to go through a wall into the inverter. We also put it in a flexible conduit plastic casing, which means that it's tidier and more protected from the elements.
We are planning in the future to have more heaters or coolers like aircon installed, maybe switch from the gas hob to an electrical hob. So I will definitely recommend Sunsave to friends and family because they offer the guarantee of this product for the next 20 years. No worries about it, and the overall costs going forward will be, I'm sure, will be significant.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's all, last one?
Yeah,
all good.
that was really, really good. Yeah, I know.
So that was Dorina's solar and battery install.
She is now subscribed to Sunsave Plus for 20 years. She'll pay a fixed monthly fee, and that will stay absolutely fixed for the length of her contract, and she'll be protected by the Sunsave guarantee for her full term.
The Sunsave guarantee includes 24/7 monitoring and maintenance, free replacement parts and downtime cover, and the system will also be insured by Aviva against damage, fire and theft.
And Dorina's system has been fitted with Hive Kit, which means it's compatible with the Hive app. That means she can get the best out of her system.
To find out how much you could save with Sunsave Plus, click the link in the video description, provide a few details, and we're going to come back to you with an estimate.
And tune in soon for another instalment of Installation Diaries. Who knows where we'll be next?
Goodbye.